Now, after almost 90 years of production, one of Wolverhampton's major employers is to finally close this week. Goodyear has been making tyres at the Bushbury Lane site since December 1927. At its height, the factory employed 7,000 workers. But in June last year, the company said it was to close the plant with the loss of 330 jobs. Unions say those workers were promised help to find alternative employment, but claim this didn't happen. Our business correspondent Peter Plisner is outside the plant for us tonight. The end of an era, Peter.
Certainly is, Mary. Tonight this factory is quiet for the first time in decades. It officially closes tomorrow, but we've been told that production actually ended last Friday. The tyre compounds that were previously made here are now being made at sites across Europe as yet another major industry leaves Wolverhampton. He's witnessed the demise of several major companies, and today John Bull was there for the end of Goodyear. Despite major investment just 4 years ago and an efficient workforce, the company still wanted this factory closed, with a loss of more than 300 jobs. Wayne Devenny was one of the first to leave. Like many, he struggled to find work in the Wolverhampton area and now travels to Telford instead.
A lot of the lads went to Screwfix in Stafford, which is like a 27 mile back. You got guys at Knighton Foods, just outside Market Drive in Stafford. Well, that's another 29-mile journey.
And unions have been highly critical that workers were offered redeployment even further away at a Goodyear factory in Mexico.
It just shows the total lack of understanding that Goodyears have got about the workforce. To add insult to injury, nobody was going to go there.
Goodyear is not the only company to leave Wolverhampton. This is the old Chubb factory in the centre of the city. It was built in 1899, but it's now a media and leisure centre. This newsreel footage shows workers finishing off a special record-breaking car at the old Sunbeam factory in the city. And this is the same factory today, now converted into flats. Experts say globalisation means production can go anywhere.
If the companies are not headquartered here, and if they're not also putting the research and development commitment into the places where they're actually producing stuff, then there's a big incentive just to look upon it as a production outsourcing thing. And then obviously you move around to areas where you think you'll be more cost competitive.
So where does Goodyear's departure leave Wolverhampton? By no means dead and buried, according to business leaders.
There's a lot of money going into regeneration, into Wolverhampton. You can just see it as you walk through and drive through. We've got money going to the Manda Centre, the retail, a lot of retailers moving into the area.
Although new industries have been attracted to the city, including Jaguar Land Rover's engine plant, the closure of Goodyear and the loss of jobs is still a bitter blow. Well, we asked Goodyear to put up a spokesperson tonight. They declined. Instead, they issued a statement saying that the majority of workers have secured alternative positions in the local area. They say 283 workers, they say, have left the site. 37 will remain for what they call the close-down period, which is expected to be completed in June next year.
OK, Peter Plisner, thank you for that. A man from Birmingham